Grand Rising, all kings and queens, all gods and goddesses, all beautiful people. I am Be Floss to God, and this morning I'm going to be speaking briefly about manifesting multiple desires. Alright, now a lot of people have that question, can they manifest multiple desires? Yes, you can. There's no limitations when it comes to manifesting, right? And you're manifesting every single day, every single minute, whether you are aware or unaware, alright? And those thoughts throughout the day. Sometimes they don't always be the same thought, you know, the millions and millions of thoughts, right, that we have on a day-to-day basis, right? And as I would have said before in previous videos, our thoughts, they don't proceed into the past, they advance into the future. All right. So yes, you can manifest multiple desires. All right, and there's an advantage you have when it comes to manifesting multiple desires, and there's power in manifesting multiple desires as to where you would just focus on just one main goal, right? Now, let's say your main you have a goal. Your main goal is like to find your specific person, to marry and live happily ever after, right? And that's your intention, and you just like that's just your intention that you're setting like every single day, and that's what you're focused on. And everything doesn't happen within a couple of days, everything doesn't happen within a couple of months, everything doesn't happen within a couple of weeks. It may take a year in some cases, or 6 months, maybe even longer. All depends, right? So what you can do, manifesting doesn't have to be boring, right? It doesn't have to be stressful, right? You can have fun with it as well. Practice manifesting other things that you don't really care about. you know get a pen, get a paper, and make a list, right? So you can at least just keep track, right? And what this does too, when you can manifest like other smaller stuff, right? It helps to build your confidence, because what it will show you is that, okay, well, if I'm manifesting these smaller things, right, therefore I'm on the right path in manifesting the so-called bigger goals, right? So if you can just make a list of some things that you don't really care about, let's say you want to manifest like a t-shirt. It's a plain t-shirt, or a cup of coffee, or a bottle of water, or just even a thank you from a certain person or something. Just certain small things that you don't really care about. You can make a list of those, right? And set the intention for each one. And something you don't even have to do them like every single day. You know, you could do a couple affirmations for all of them, or scripting with whichever technique you prefer to use, right? Just set the intention and just completely drop it, right? And just be aware and watch and see how they unfold, right? You can watch and see how long they take to unfold as well, right? And just keep track of them. And the more you do that, it also becomes fun, right? And it gives you the confidence, and then you will see, really and truly, that you are the co-creator of your own reality, right? And that you are God, right? So practice makes perfect. So just practice them on some small things whenever you get the chance to, You can still focus on the so-called bigger goals as well, but when you have a little free time, just set the intention randomly for certain things, certain what we call these smaller goals, right? And just make note of it, and just watch and see how everything unfolds, right? And that too will help to build your confidence, and it will also make the process even more fun, because some people, they tend to get all stressed out, because their main focus now is like, say, like that SP, or that particular job, or like a lottery win or something, right? And by they're focusing on it every single day, when it doesn't come about any time frame that they want, that's when they tend to give up too, right? They don't want to persist in it. For me, I don't just manifest. I don't just set the intention for one thing. I have multiple and multiple desires that I set the intention for, and I find time every single day to do them. Whether through affirmations, whether through imaginary acts, whether through scripting, because I've used all of the techniques already too. So just make it fun. It doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be stressful, right? So get a paper, make a list of some small things that you don't really care about, just some random things, set the intentions for them, and just drop it and just see, just watch and see how they come to pass, how they materialize at the time frame and everything, right? And that will help to build your confidence. And once you can see these other things start to manifest, right, then you will know, well, yeah, I'm on the right path of manifesting the so-called bigger goals because I'm doing the same thing with the bigger goals, right? It's just in this 3D reality, there's time and it takes longer. Whereas in the fourth dimension, everything is just like that in an instant because you can close your eyes right now. You can picture a banana in your hand. You can close your eyes right now. You can picture yourself in China, in Europe, whatever place you want to be. It's instant in the higher realm. Whereas in this realm, you set the intention, you may gotta wait some time, so called time. They say there's no such thing as time. But in the 3D reality, yes, it takes time. Everything in this 3D reality is all an illusion. Right? And the more you practice too on manifesting smaller things, and try manifesting things for other people too, people that you care about. And just use your time wisely. Right? So, with all that being said, I am Beef Lost to God, sending you love, peace, joy, prosperity, and blessings as usual. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel as yet, feel free to do so. Feel free to click the notification bell as well. Feel free to like, feel free to comment, feel free to share my videos. Alright? So, that is my thoughts on manifesting multiple desires, and I do it as well. I do it many times. You know what I mean? There's certain bigger goals I have set to and I haven't seen them manifest in the 3D reality as yet. And it's been a year, but I'm not going to give up because I know I'm on the right path. I know what I am doing. I see these things on a regular basis, you know? Every seed has its own appointed hour. It ripens and it flowers. If it be long, well then wait, for it is sure and it will not be late. So in the meantime, just set the intentions for other things. And then you see them manifest and it builds confidence. It builds confidence. It helps you to use your time wisely as well. Because every single thought and feeling that we have, they are advancing into the future. So even if you set an intention right now and you don't see it happen right this minute or the same every day, just know it will add up as days go on. Right? So imagine every single day you waking up telling yourself a particular story that you want to experience. You go into bed at night telling yourself the same story. Then in the afternoon time when you have time, you're doing that. Right? Even if you don't see it materialize, some of those things materialize within 1 or 2 days. You know what I mean? You guarantee that within the next week or so, or a couple of days down, you will see gateways starting to open. Especially when you give thanks and gratitude. There's so much power in giving thanks and gratitude, right? It just opens up gateways and doorways. So when you're focusing on those bigger goals, right? Throughout the day and stuff when you have time, just give thanks. Just give thanks. And just watch and see how things unfold. Right? So there's power in manifesting multiple desires, right? And you can make it fun. Right? So there's no limits, there's no rules about you can only set one intention for one thing. We're always co-creating, we're always manifesting. So yes, you can manifest multiple desires. It doesn't matter what they are. If you have a good memory and you don't need to write them down, well, it's okay because I don't usually really write them down. I remember everything like that when it comes to setting the desires and stuff, right? But you can write them down as well just to be on the safe side, just to keep track and watch and see how things unfold. Alright, so every single day you're setting your intention for your bigger goals, find time as well, to manifest random things and just have fun with it. Alright? I am Beef Lost to God, send you love, peace, joy, prosperity, and blessings. And do have a fantastic day. I'm out.